Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Before we get started, make sure to hit that like button, also subscribe to my channel. World's top 10 most expensive motorbikes. So make sure to watch the full video. World's top 10 most expensive power bikes. Usually a motorcycle's price is determined by its technical performance, visual appeal, and structural soundness. A limited run of a certain model also influences pricing. Motorcycles made by the various manufacturers on this list are at least on par with specialized works of art. The top 10 most expensive motorcycles in the world as of 2022 are included in this article. The use of high-end materials, such as carbon fiber, to build motorcycle frames has considerably increased bike prices. Despite the fact that these bikes are pricey, many people are fascinated by and drawn to them. Although driving a Putt-in sports car is fun, nothing quite compares to the rush you get from riding a motorcycle. It has a wonderful sense of independence, but it's definitely not for everyone. Even more uncommon still are those who can actually afford the incredible bikes we are about to display. Many individuals connect motorcycling with tranquility and status. Think about being able to travel alone while having a motorcycle at your side. Motorcycles give their riders a sense of independence in addition to speed, mileage, and appeal. If you love motorcycles, you should read this article. Find out the 2022 pricing for the top 10 most valuable motorcycles currently on the market. Dodge Tomahawk is one of the most expensive motorcycles in the world, costing $550,000. Additionally, it is the world's fastest motorbike in a straight line. World's top 10 most expensive motorbikes. 10. The $225,000 Ducati Testa Strada NCR Macchia Nera Concept. The Ducati Testa Strada NCR Macchia Nera Concept completes our list of the world's top 10 most expensive motorcycles. This motorcycle is far superior in technological performance, designs, frames, and outlook to the other bikes already on the list. In terms of speed, it falls short of the other models that are currently on the list. This motorcycle's price has increased because it has only ever been produced in a very tiny quantity since its introduction. The components weigh just 297 pounds, which is remarkably light, considering they are constructed of titanium and carbon fiber. With a $225,000 price tag, it is one of the most expensive bikes ever made. 9. The $23,250 Ducati Desmosedici D16RR NCR M16. The Ducati Desmosedici D16RR NCR M16 is anticipated to be the 7th most expensive motorcycle in the world by 2022. The Road Rocket, which cost $72,500 when it first appeared, is now worth $232,500 as a result of the substantial work that has been done on it. The load-bearing parts of the M16, including the frame, swing arm, and wheels, are composed entirely of carbon fiber. The fuel tank, fairing, tail, and fenders are likewise made of carbon. Even the bolts are made of titanium, or from mechanical components, avionic-grade aluminum. Along with traction control, data logging, and user-selectable maps, the M16 also uses race-style electronics. 8. The ECOS FE Ti XX Titanium Series, $300,000. The ECOS FE Ti XX Titanium Series is the 8th most expensive motorcycle in 2022 with a $300,000 price tag. The motorcycle's 2.4-liter billet aluminum engine, which delivers 228 horsepower to the wheels, was built in 2007. It is entirely built of carbon fiber to make it as light as possible. The motorcycle's seat is fashioned from luxurious Italian leather. The exquisite device has only ever been produced in 13 units since its debut. The ECOSIC Moto Works team will individually collaborate with you to design the body of your ideal motorcycle. The Founders Edition Titanium XX motorcycles are handcrafted individually. No two are the same. 7. Energica Ego 45 Limited Edition, $70,000. The limited edition, $68,000 CRP Energica Ego 45 motorcycle is the next most expensive motorcycle on the list. A high-end electric motorcycle called the Ego 45 can go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in less than 3 seconds. The cyclist can send data and lap times to their smartphone app thanks to the device's Bluetooth and cellular connectivity. The Ego Plus RS version's enhanced drivetrain and software modifications to the vehicle control unit enable faster acceleration from 0 to 60 miles per hour, more than 0.2 of a second, as well as further accelerations up to the vehicle's top speed of 240 to 150 km/h. Amazing bike for $68,000. 6. The $1,500,000 Harley-Davidson Cosmic Starship. Davidson Harley in lists of the top 10 most expensive bikes. Cosmic Starship consistently placed first, but in 2022, it was only deserving of the 6th position. It is currently listed for sale at $12 million, despite apparently selling for $3.5 million. If that occurs, it ought to return the crown it previously had. However, given that we have doubts about the other rivals maintaining steady rates in the following days, it might not be. Davidson Harley Cosmic Starship is the epitome of both technology and art. Jack Armstrong, a rebel cosmic existentialist artist, painted it with the purpose of creating a piece of art. They were given the moniker Rolling Sculptures by the motorcycle's creator, and they cost $550,000. Since their introduction, only 9 Dodge Tomahawks have been produced. The Dodge Tomahawk is marketed as the fastest motorcycle ever in a straight line, reaching a speed of 420 miles per hour and achieving a 0 to 60 miles per hour time of 2.5 seconds. This 2003 build motorcycle features 4 tires, 2 on each side. The Tomahawk V10 Superbike is a peculiar creature. A V10 4-stroke Dodge Viper engine powers it, giving you the impression that 500 supercharged horses are hauling you along in anticipation of an assault on the Bastille. Any chassis with more than 2 wheels may be moved with ease by this engine. 5 BMS Nemesis, $3 million. If I told you that the parts of this power bike are made of 24-karat gold, would you believe me? That's just the reality of this motorcycle, though. A close examination would reveal that BMS Nemesis does not hold any positions. Instead, the bike just lays on its belly. What technology is being used here? The air ride technology of the motorcycle, which enables the vehicle to lift itself with the aid of its single-sided swing arm and rear suspension, is unquestionably to blame for this. As a result, the side stand is no longer required. We can all agree that this is an absolute luxury, I believe. The BMS Nemesis motorcycle, which retails for $3 million, will rank among the most expensive bike brands in the world in 2022. 4 Heidebrand and Wolfmuller, $3.5 million. When flesh and bone horses were becoming outdated in 1984, Heinrich Wilhelm and Alois Wolfmuller worked together to create this motorcycle. It's crucial to understand that this doesn't have a clutch or a pedal. It will need to be moved while being pushed, then the throttle must be engaged while getting on. Hildebrand and Wolfmuller is one of the most expensive bikes in the world in 2022, with a price tag of $3.5 million. Like a steam locomotive, Hildebrand and Wolfmuller's engine operates in a similar manner. To turn, the associated crankshaft has horizontal pistons with lengthy connecting rods that make use of the rotation of the wheels. Strong rubber bands pull the pistons back up the cylinders to generate the compression and exhaust strokes as the rear wheel rotates the crankshaft and serves as the flywheel. The rubber bands also aid in starting the motorcycle, which requires a strong push to move because it lacks a kickstarter and pedals. This archaic contraption, which could generate 2.5 HP and reach speeds of up to 30 miles per hour, was slowed and stopped using wood brakes attached to the front tire. 3 Ekasi ES1 Spirit, $3.2 million. The Ekasi ES1 Spirit is an unusual motorcycle. 2 things define this motorcycle. First, the chassis backbone is absent. There is also a rear suspension. The front suspension and the swing arm are connected to the engine through the gearbox. According to the company, even a professional driver must complete a 2-week training course before attempting to ride an Ekasi ES1 Spirit. This makes it quite evident how unusual the motorbike is. Knowing that the prospective buyer will be just one of 10 exclusive proprietors of this 2-wheel heaven is the perfect way to cap off these remarkable technical aspects. Why? Because there are only 10 of these works of art created. With a price tag of $3.6 million, the Ekasi Spirit, a limited edition titanium motorcycle, is the 3rd most expensive motorcycle in the world. The strong engine in the limited edition Ekasi Spirit allows the rider to reach a top speed of 370 km/h. 2 AGS Porcupine 1949 E90, $7 million. Due to early financial issues, AGS, the bike manufacturer with an illustrious background and a successful track record, could only produce 4 Porcupine units in 1949. In the end, one of these competitors won the 1949 World Championship thanks to Le Graham's excellent coaching. The Porcupine is an open-frame motorcycle with a 500 aluminum alloy engine and special jam pod shocks. The motorcycle was kept in the Coventry National Motorcycle Museum for 20 years before being made available to a select group of enthusiasts. To spend $7 million on a motorcycle, you have to be a real motorcycle enthusiast. One Neiman Marcus Limited Edition Fighter, $11 million. No one gave the Neiman Marcus Limited Edition Fighter much of a chance to rise to finally claim the top spot on the motorbike list when it originally came out, costing just under $110,000. The motorcycle's look has received a lot of praise from design experts as being the greatest they have ever seen. The bike's unique chassis, which is constructed from a single piece of metal, was impressive when it was originally displayed. The Neiman Marcus Limited Edition Fighter is one of the rarest motorcycles available. Since its release, there have only been 45 retail sales of it. The Neiman Marcus Limited Edition Fighter is street legal and boasts a top speed of 190 miles per hour, despite its intimidating appearance and exorbitant price. The vehicle's 120C 45-degree air-cooled V-twin engine generates this power, which is combined with body parts made of titanium, aluminum, and carbon fiber. Neiman Marcus Limited Edition Fighter, which costs $11 million, will be the most expensive motorcycle in the world in 2022. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comments section below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button. Also, subscribe to our channel before you go.